Dear listener, let the story unfold slowly, like the ripples from that iconic spit, echoing softly into the night. This will be the long, winding tale of the rise and fall of the famous Hawk Tuah Girl. There once lived a girl, an ordinary girl, like many others in this vast world. Her days were filled with routine and the usual hum of modern life, school, social media, hanging out with friends. But she was someone who could find joy in the little things, someone who loved the silliness of life, who could make even the most mundane moments a bit brighter. Her name, while unknown to most, would soon be etched into the annals of internet history, all because of one fateful spit. It was an afternoon like any other. The sun hung lazily in the sky, casting a soft golden glow over her small room, cluttered with the signs of everyday life, books, clothes, and the odd snack wrappers scattered about. She sat with a friend, laughing about something that, in the grand scheme of things, was likely forgettable. But then, in a moment of pure spontaneous fun, she leaned forward, lips pursed, and spat. Ptoi! The sound of the spit was sharp, loud, and utterly unexpected. It wasn't just a spit, it was a performance. It was crisp, like the pop of a cork from a bottle, and it rang out with the kind of authority that only a perfectly timed spit could carry. But she wasn't done. As if the sound itself wasn't enough, she followed it up with a triumphant, almost defiant declaration. Hawk Tuah! Oh, how the room filled with laughter. She and her friend doubled over, the absurdity of the moment taking hold. There was no grand plan, no intention behind it. It was just a silly, spur-of-the-moment thing, a sound, a phrase, and a laugh. But as fate would have it, someone, perhaps her friend, had captured that glorious spit on video. And in the age of the internet, the smallest spark can set the entire world ablaze. The video, of course, made its way online. At first, it was shared between a small group of friends, just another inside joke to brighten the day. But soon, something remarkable began to happen. More and more people started to watch it, and within days the video had traveled far beyond the cozy confines of that small friend group. The internet, the internet, picked it up, and suddenly the spit heard round the world became a viral sensation. Ptoi, Hawk Tuah. The sound was just too perfect. The spit had a certain musicality to it, and the follow-up phrase, Hawk Tuah, was delivered with such boldness, such confidence, that it was impossible not to laugh. People didn't just watch the video, they recreated it, shared it with friends, made memes out of it, and before long, Hawk Tuah Girl had become a legend. Across social media, people were uploading their own versions. From all corners of the world, there were videos of people trying to spit with the same precision, the same rhythm. Some got close, while others produced a cacophony of messy, misfired attempts. But every attempt, good or bad, was celebrated, because Hawk Tuah Girl had created something bigger than just a funny moment. She had sparked a movement, a collective moment of pure, silly joy. But, as all stories must, the rise of Hawk Tuah Girl wasn't without its challenges. The fame, while exhilarating, came with a heavy dose of the unexpected. She began to notice that her once quiet life had been upended by the endless notifications, the constant pings of social media, the flood of comments. Her inbox overflowed with messages, some from fans praising her for her comedic brilliance, others from curious strangers who simply wanted to know more about the girl behind the spit. And with that fame came a certain pressure. Could she live up to the expectations? Would people expect more from her? Was she destined to become the spitting girl forever? These thoughts circled in her mind as the days went on, and though she laughed and enjoyed the attention at first, the novelty of viral fame began to wear thin. Still, the internet moved quickly, and for a time it seemed as though Hawk Tuah was everywhere. But dear listener, as you may know, the internet's memory is short. Viral moments, no matter how brilliant, often burn bright and then fade just as quickly. New trends began to emerge, new memes to replace the old, and slowly, like the soft sigh of a breeze after a storm, the Hawk Tuah phenomenon began to fade. But the fall of Hawk Tuah Girl was not a dramatic one. No, it was more like the quiet ending of a beautiful song, a slow, graceful descent back into the ordinary. She returned to her normal life, the constant flood of notifications dwindling, the buzz of fame growing quieter with each passing day. And yet, there was no sadness in this, for she had left her mark. She had given the world a moment of laughter, a moment of shared absurdity, and that was more than enough. As the years passed, her video became one of those internet relics, something people stumbled upon every now and then, chuckling as they remembered the pure, unfiltered joy of that moment. "Remember Hawk Tuah Girl?" they'd ask, laughing as they replayed the sound of that iconic spit, "Ptui, Hawk Tuah." And so, though her viral fame was fleeting, the memory of her would always linger, like the soft echo of a laugh carried on the wind. She had become a part of internet lore, a symbol of the random joyous moments that make the online world feel a little less lonely. Dear listener, the night is deepening now. The winds are soft, and the story, like the fame of Hawk Tuah Girl, has gently come to its end. But there's comfort in the quiet. For in every rise and fall there is a kind of peace, a knowing that all things, no matter how small or silly, can leave a lasting impression. So, as you drift off to sleep, remember this. Sometimes the most unexpected moments are the ones that stay with us the longest. Sleep now, as the sound of Hawk Tuah fades into the night.